Hi everyone, welcome to this video. I want to address the question that I get asked most frequently. This topic is about channeling. Now, this subject has many different definitions to many different people. The way that I describe channeling is tuning into our highest expression that we are as human beings and what lies beyond our human selves. This is a subject that is near and dear to me. I talk a lot about empowerment and that each and every one of us have healing power, each and every one of us have divine power and wisdom within us. And no labels are attached to this subject in my book. To me, it's about us as spirits living a human experience and our understanding of that in order to open that conduit to a greater understanding. So a lot of people say to me, I don't know how to channel, or I can't channel. As human beings, we have free will, and so nothing can flow to us and through us until we ask for it to be presented to us. So number one is to just sit in silence and humbleness, and what I do is I just say, "Dear light, the highest of light, please show me what I need to see. Please allow me to access the highest wisdom, the highest vibration that I can, and help me to see what I need to see." And then I let go. So number two is surrender and let go. And know that from that point on you are taken care of, and all you have to do is surrender to that love. And that's that unconditional light. And then the third step is to listen. And the listening part is the hardest part for most people because we have our own human agendas, we have our own wants and desires. The biggest and best advice that I can give you is to practice and to not become frustrated with yourself, because this has nothing to do with levels. It simply has to do with gaining a personal connection to our divine. And when I say our divine, I mean each and every one of us has a connection to that source energy. If you have a desire to learn more about yourself, then this is the best way that you can do that, because when you channel for yourself, you can always validate yourself. You can always be there for yourself, and you don't have to look outside of yourself for the answers anymore. If you want to begin this process for the first time, you can sit down in a comfortable position. I like to just allow my shoulders to drop down to the earth, and I focus on the heart. I imagine this golden sun completely enveloping me in this beautiful light. And then I do a little invocation, and I say, from the heart, I ask the highest of light in the universe, the highest of wisdom, the highest of vibration, to help me in this meditation to open up to the level that I can, and to receive the guidance, the information, the energy, the healing that I need. And then I visualize that light merging, the light of the divine merging with my energy. And I imagine that golden funnel of light, that beautiful angelic light coming down through my body and settling in my heart space. And you will feel this when you visualize this. You will start to feel this. And just notice what you feel in your body. Notice the sensations. And just allow. This whole process is just about allowing, not controlling, but just observing and allowing. And knowing that when you ask for the highest of light, you are receiving the highest of light. When it comes from a pure place within you, when it comes from a heart-centered place within you, trust in that. And just know that you are supported and you are cared for. And you might even feel sort of sleepy. You might even feel sort of in a deep state. and just allow that to be your experience. You see, channeling is not, in many cases, it's not this big, grandiose thing. A lot of times it's just witnessing the subtlety of your experience. So the step 2 of letting go and just observing is so important. And just detach from the outcome, detach from whatever you're going to get, and just be open. The more that we just open and we surrender, the more that we receive in an unfiltered way. And this takes time because we have our personalities, we have our egos, we have our human agendas. So it takes time to learn how to step aside a little bit. And that's not to say that our humanness is less. It's not less. It's just when we want to focus into that place of higher perception, we train ourselves, our human self, to sort of take the back seat. So the feeling that channeling brings you is a more full aspect of who you are. You feel, I'll speak just for myself, I feel a real lightness about me. Sometimes I feel really floaty and angelic. Sometimes I will feel my energy field become very, very broad. And most of all, my perception becomes extrasensory, and I can identify things in a way that is beyond my physical reality. So, and that comes with time and practice. So step 3 is non-judgment. And what this means to me is that we detach from the outcome. So when you're in your meditation and when you're receiving, just put aside your human agendas. My mantra in the beginning was just show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. And that was a way of me just stepping aside and allowing. And that's when the deepest stuff came through. So the more that we can train ourselves to step aside, the better. What do I need to know right now? And just receive. And it may just be a color, it may be a feeling, it may be an intuitive thought, it may come in your dream state. Just be open to the subtlety of the experience, because it's not always this big neon sign in front of you. Oftentimes it's not, most times it's not. So if you have a question, for instance, about am I in the right job or am I in the right relationship, and these are the 2 most common questions that I get asked, what Spirit will do is bring them into themselves, bring them into their bodies, to feel into where that is in their body, how that feels. What is the belief behind that? What is the fears behind that? What is the hopes behind that? Bringing that to the surface, but through the body, through the physical body, there's so much wisdom there. So when you think about something that is challenging you or exciting you, and you feel confused about it, close your eyes and listen to the body, and just in silence, and listen to what it has to say to you. Maybe you have no idea. So just listen to the feelings. I notice my stomach feels tight. I notice my head feels overwhelmed. I notice a dizzy sort of sensation. Just notice these things. And then you will notice something, a thought after that. And if you continue to just let go and observe, then you're moving deeper into the experience. So these are some tips that I have as far as channeling, some advice, and just also my own experience and how I opened into channeling. It's been 5 years for me now, and again, it's just a word, because all of us channel, all of us are connected to divine light. All of us are part of source energy. So know that this is not some category of people that have some special gift. Everyone has it. It's just about fine-tuning our abilities that we are born with, that we are all born with. So thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if this helped you, and I will see you in the next video.